what is somatic work? Or what is somatic therapy? So somatic, or soma, refers to the felt sense of the body, the feeling sense of having a body. And so somatic work or somatic therapy is a method which connects one to their physiology, to their body, to the felt sense of their experience, to repair, regulate, digest, and integrate traumas from the past, imprints left in the body-mind from undigested experience. In fact, one useful definition of trauma is that it is an incomplete survival response, stuck in the body, frozen in time in the nervous system. An incomplete survival response. And so somatic therapy or somatic work is a way of completing that incomplete survival response that may have been left dormant in your system for decades. An incomplete survival response means I couldn't run away even though I really needed to. I couldn't escape to somewhere safer. I couldn't get out of that stressful situation, that overwhelming circumstance. There was nowhere to go for whatever reason. So that activation of energy that arises in the body-mind when we are confronted with a stressful, overwhelming situation, that energy activated may call for us to run and escape and go somewhere safer. Now, again, if that's not possible for many different reasons, then that energy that's been activated in the system goes dormant into the system, incomplete. It's like frozen in a loop in time. It's still there. That need to escape's still there, but at least for now, it kind of goes dormant. Dormant until the right stimulus is applied somewhere in life, somewhere in your experience, and then suddenly that activated energy comes back up. Incomplete survival response, like all those times I needed to fight, protect myself, defend myself, fight off an attacker, fight off a violator, but couldn't for many different reasons. Maybe I was a child, maybe they were stronger than me, maybe I was incapacitated. And so just like the incomplete flight energy, that fight energy does the same thing. It goes dormant in the system. And then becomes activated or reactivated when some particular stimulus is applied that may resemble the source of that particular imprint, meaning some loud noise or some smell or some particular touch may suddenly trigger me into anger or rage or to fight. Kind of like the cliche example of that war vet who comes back from war, walking down the street or whatever, they hear a car backfire, like I'm from the 1970s, hear a car backfire, and suddenly they either like take off running or they like dive into the ditch and like freeze out, or they go into a blind rage and start attacking people. Their nervous system, their nervous and energetic systems don't know what's real or not, don't know what's then or now. Not just theirs, yours is the same. Your nervous system doesn't know real or not. That's why you can imagine anything and you can invoke that experience into your body. And we will use that to our advantage as we do some of the somatic work that we'll do. We'll use our imagination to our advantage to help provide the body-mind with a new experience, a new blueprint, a new code, software code, so to speak. And in doing so may help the body to digest and integrate whatever incomplete response we may gain access to. So we talk about the fight and flight and freeze. So if I couldn't fight, if that wasn't an option, and I couldn't flee, if that wasn't an option, then the next logical step is to check right out, to vanish from your body, disassociate, where no pain is felt. Now, many of us exist in a sort of functional freeze. Maybe early in life, our situation was so overwhelming, so stressful that our young body-mind had no choice but to protect itself by vanishing, by checking out, by going somewhere else, so to speak. And we may have never had the resources, the support, or the opportunity to come up out of that freeze. And so that freeze state that we may have chronically found ourselves in day after day or night after night or whatever becomes, again, frozen in the system. That becomes perhaps our norm. In fact, I work with many people who are walking around in a sort of functional freeze. They're alive, they're moving through the world, they're doing their activities, but they're not actually there. Functional freeze. And so somatic work or somatic therapy is a way of resourcing the body-mind, resourcing the nervous and energetic systems in order to help regulate the system back online, in order to help bring the nervous system online. So in the example of the freeze out, it's kind of like there's so much energy, it's like shut down. So it's kind of like somatic work or somatic therapy can show the body, nervous system, how to lift itself up and out of that collapsed state. And as your body, mind receives these new blueprints for how to go there, how to be that, then the brain begins to choose that option. At least over time, with practice, with repetition, the brain chooses the new option, the new blueprint. So I could go on and on and on because there's many different definitions of trauma and there's many methods of somatic therapy that work to repair, digest, integrate, and release these traumatic imprints. Somatic work or somatic therapy is a way of reconnecting you to your body in the right here and in the right now. It is a tool for embodied liberation. Yogically speaking, it is a method of dissolving or burning away samskaras, imprints of experience left in the body-mind. Now, I do my best to offer somatic observances and exercises that may be of help in moving some energy for you, but I also recognize that our best healing work is done in connection with another. Our best healing work comes alongside an empathic witness, someone to hold the experience with us. It's an essential element, I believe, an essential element in healing work. There's a lot we can do on our own, sure. But I guarantee you, based on my work and my observances with my own self and others is that the greatest healing and expansions come in connection with another. We're hardwired for it. And so, if you require extra support, extra guidance, or you are interested in doing one-on-one work with me, trauma work or relational integrative somatic therapy, then reach out, ask for help.